Okay, I guess it's recording. Hopefully. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the... I don't know how much my last audio said because it ran out of battery. But this is the storage thing. She calls it a barn. I guess it is. It's called Maloney's Windswept on it. Spelled that way. This is the address. 807 Lakeshore Drive. Okay, I'm just gonna let this camera, let the tape roll, so to speak. You can see my car up there already. George is in the car. While I'm going up there, I'll tell you, I let George off his leash on the beach, and of course he loved it. He absolutely loved it, and he didn't run miles away. He stayed within a reasonable radius, running around like crazy, loving it. So this was a good idea. This was all worth it if I found a place where George can run around. And you might see George. You might see George in the car right now, patiently waiting for me to let him back out. This place is actually, I'm 98% certain, a double wide. It's a double wide mobile home. It's got the same shape and everything. Maybe custom made or modified later. But supposedly it's 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. And they can't make 2 baths, I'm sure, because, well, it's a double wide mobile home. They couldn't put another bath back here or something. There's a boat. That's cool. I didn't really know about the boat. And geese are flying by. You might have heard that. I saw a bunch of different kinds of birds. Not too much to see here except that there's 2 entrances. No, there's actually 3. This entrance here, and to the left of that entrance is an outside sort of like shower, but it's only designed to get the sand off of you. You're down there swimming or got sand on you, spray yourself down here before you go in there. It's got a barbecue, a simple Weber barbecue, fine with me. That's what I'm accustomed to. And they're doing some construction. It's minor construction. I told her to stick an extra bathroom in there and to make it a lot more attractive. She says, we ain't putting no bathroom in there. I think it's because they can't without some major surgery. But I still think it would be a good idea. Okay, here's the side of the deck. Well, that's part of the deck right there. Here's the side. And see, that takes you to that door I showed you. This is the other deck. There's a hole right there. It's nailed down though. Here's another entrance. And here's yours truly. And I don't know if you can see in there or not. Probably not very good. It's not that attractive. I mean, it's not as fanciful as the other places. But I didn't go on vacation to sit in a fancy house. It's functional enough. It is functional. It's very functional because of this. Well, before I show you that, here's the other side of the deck and the other door. So inside there is a huge room, and then the bedrooms are obviously over here. And I'm looking, you probably can't see it, but I'm looking at the kitchen. I don't know what's in the kitchen. I'd have to look at the amenities list on the website. There's places to eat in the house. There's a place to eat here, just hang out. This is obviously for a hammock. I think I saw the hammock stored in the great room in there. But I wanted to show you this. It's really quite cool. These 2 chairs are on a little deck out there. So you can sit out there. 2 people can sit out there. It's just like that Corona commercial, I guess. Maybe that's where they got the idea. Just sit out there and watch the sun go down, because the sun will set in the west and that is west. Now, you might be able to see that path. Yeah, you should be able to see that path right there. That takes you out to the beaches, where I'm going to go right now. I'm going to keep rolling. This looks like it's coal or something. Probably is. Okay, so go down the steps. Walk down this path. And they say private beach, which this part of it is probably theirs, but I don't think they have a private access to the actual beach. I think people can walk up and down the beach without trespassing on somebody else's property. I think their property line probably goes down to about these two chairs here, or something like that. And then somewhere down here you've got public access to the beach. And while I'm talking about it and going down there, George, when he first saw this water, these waves coming in, especially the foamy waves, the frothy waves, he didn't know what it was. He started biting the water. He thought the water was alive or something. He never saw water do that before. And he looked up at me real confused, like, as if to say, what is this, boss? Is it safe or what? Well, he got used to it pretty quick. And here's a little landmark, this stick, huge stick stuck in the sand. That shows you, if you're going to wander up and down the beach, this is your landmark, so you know where the house is, where the cabin or cottage is. I would call this more of a cottage. Okay, this is Lake Michigan, looking west. There's a lighthouse down there, which I'm sure its major function is to bring the SS Badger in to port safely. On the other side of the street is called Lake Pere Marquette or something like that. It's really connected with Lake Michigan, and that's where the SS Badger, the ferry that takes you over to Wisconsin, docks somewhere over there. And you can see the SS Badger come in right here and leave right here in this area. So I hope you can get a good view of the beach. It's quite pristine, and it's right now quite placid. This whole thing does not belong to the people. I don't think any of this actual beach does. Like in the state of Oregon, there is no beach that's owned by any private person. It's all public, all along the Oregon coastline. That's the state law. And then, then you got, how does this work? Then you got the expansive Lake Michigan, which is about 60 miles across. I know you can't see too much when I zoom it. You might be able to see, it looks from here like maybe a barge or something. Maybe you can't see it. Probably can't. There's a barge way over there. I was going to go up to Traverse City. There's some kind of bird over there with a long neck. See if I can get him. Oh. Yeah, there he is, a bird. Some kind of a bird with a long neck right there. I need a tripod for stability. He's looking at me. He sees me. What was I saying? I was going to go up to Traverse City, just south of Traverse City, and look at a place on some lake. Cedar Lake, I think it's Cedar Lake. There's no reason to do that. I think this is it. This is the place I'm going to try to get. I don't know if you can see that seagull or not. Okay, I'm gonna shut it off now. Goodbye. One more thing. Okay, I'm staring at the sand. A lot of sand here. Kids are gonna love this, and adults. And then here's the houses that are along there. These are probably really expensive real estate right on Lake Michigan. Most of these houses are large and fanciful. This house is not. This is the house. This is the cottage, cabin, whatever they want to call it, that we're staying in. It is not fanciful, but I don't really care because I'm not going to be sitting in the house very much. Signing off. Goodbye.